There lived a man named Samuel. He was a quiet and unassuming individual who believed silence was a source of immense power. This belief set him apart in a world saturated with noise. Samuel's journey into the potency of silence began during his early years. He was raised in a home where words were scarce, but the meaning was profound. As a result, he learned to appreciate the eloquence of quietude. Amid a society that often valued the cacophony of voices, Samuel discovered the strength that resided in the pauses between words. One day, as he strolled through a crowded park, Samuel noticed a street performer playing a soulful melody on a violin. The sweet notes resonated with the surrounding noise, captivating the attention of passers-by. Intrigued, Samuel approached the musician and engaged in a silent conversation transcending spoken language. The street performer, Elena, spoke volumes through her music. Samuel absorbed the melodic conversation and realized that the most profound connections often unfolded without words. From that day forward, he embraced silence as a language of its own that conveyed depth, understanding, and a unique form of power. As Samuel matured, he navigated the corporate world, where assertive voices and the constant hum of productivity often dominated meetings. He observed how those who spoke less but listened more wielded a subtle yet profound influence in this environment. Samuel was known for his exceptional communication skills, which he had developed throughout his life. During meetings, he was careful with his choice of words and used silence to emphasize the importance of his contributions. Although some of his colleagues were initially puzzled by his reserved demeanor, they soon recognized the power of Samuel's thoughtful pauses. In a high-stakes negotiation, Samuel's ability to wield the potency of silence was put to the test. Samuel remained calm and composed despite facing an aggressive counterpart who deployed hostile tactics. Rather than engaging in verbal sparring, he met hostility with attentive silence. As the adversary's words grew sharper, Samuel maintained his silence. His unwavering gaze and composed demeanor spoke louder than any retort could. The room, once filled with tension, succumbed to a profound stillness. In that quietude, Samuel held the reins of control. Samuel's strategic use of silence did not go unnoticed. His ability to remain composed under pressure and choose silence over reactive words garnered respect from allies and adversaries. With its verbal skirmishes, the corporate battlefield became Samuel's proving ground for his belief that silence, wielded strategically, was a force to be reckoned with. Outside of the corporate world, Samuel's influence extended to personal relationships. In a world where social media platforms were filled with noise and updates, Samuel approached digital communication with intention. He valued the spaces between messages, recognizing that sometimes what remained unspoken conveyed more than the words themselves. One evening, Samuel met Emma at a quiet cafe. Emma was talkative and often shared anecdotes and laughter. Samuel, however, appreciated the moments of silence between their exchanges, allowing them to deepen their connection. Intrigued by Samuel's ability to find comfort in silence, Emma asked him about the source of his power. Samuel shared the lessons he had learned over the years, the beauty of a shared glance, the resonance of a thoughtful pause, and the unspoken understanding that silence fostered. Their friendship flourished on a foundation that valued both words and the spaces in between. Emma, who was used to constant conversation, found solace in the tranquility that Samuel brought to their interactions. In the twilight of his life, Samuel found himself in a serene park, the same park where he had encountered the violinist years ago. The distant hum of the city formed a backdrop to the rustling leaves and the soft melodies of a street musician playing a familiar tune. Reflecting on his journey, Samuel understood that silence was not a void but a canvas upon which meaningful connections and powerful moments could be painted. As he closed his eyes and absorbed the symphony of quietude, Samuel knew that his legacy was not in the words he had spoken, but in the profound impact of the unspoken moments, the spaces between the notes that compose the melody of his life. Silence has the power to unlock our creativity and allow innovative ideas to flourish. When we immerse ourselves in silence, we cultivate a sense of self-awareness that can lead to personal growth. Additionally, silence creates a tranquil space that nurtures inner calmness and mental clarity, essential in combating everyday life stresses. Silence can be a helpful tool in increasing your self-awareness. It allows you to observe and acknowledge your thoughts and feelings without judging them. When you sit in stillness and silence, you become more conscious of your body and mind. Silence can also be a powerful way to connect with another person, especially when they are troubled. It can convey acceptance of the other person as they are in the present moment, particularly when they are experiencing strong emotions like sorrow, fear, or anger. The power of silence lies in its ability to allow individuals to connect with themselves and others in meaningful ways, while also providing a space for reflection, creativity, and healing. When we are in an environment that is usually noisy or filled with sound, our auditory system gets accustomed to such conditions. In such situations, when there is a sudden shift to silence, it becomes more noticeable and pronounced. This happens because our attention is drawn towards the absence of sound. Taking time to reflect in silence can lead to personal growth and development. It allows individuals to evaluate their past actions, assess their current situation, and plan for the future. Moreover, silence helps people identify and process their emotions better. Being in a quiet and reflective environment can help individuals understand their feelings and reactions to different situations, leading to better emotional regulation and rational decision-making. Silence also helps people recharge their mental and emotional batteries. In a world where people are constantly bombarded with information and stimuli, silence offers an opportunity to rest and recharge. This can lead to increased creativity, productivity, and overall well-being. Silence is a powerful force that can improve mental clarity, self-awareness, brain health, and induce relaxation. Please consider sharing the video and subscribing to our channel. Thank you.